toys, unboxing, some POINTSMAN tools. Let's start with the bigger package here. I normally start small, work my way up, but I'm going to start with the bigger stuff today. So let's get into it. Not sure anybody has seen these tools about. Probably a couple of you will have. But there has been a bit of a request on this type of tool. So we'll just get this first packet off. See it coming through the packet. POINTSMAN, the POINTSMAN. I won't let this speak. We'll get it. It's like Christmas. So this is the bigger packet. So obviously I have a wee bit of assembly to do here, but whoa, there's actually two. That nearly caught me by surprise, but so a redesigned plastering hawk, and let's see, it's a bit thicker, so straight away, what's a thicker hawk going to be? It's not particularly any heavier. That's no heavier than any hawk I have. I have the other hawks I have are more or less all Marshalltown. I've had a fiberglass hawk, didn't last too long. Aluminium hawks last good enough time. I'm speaking of metals here. I'm not even 100% sure on the metal of this, but I will learn more. I'll actually read through some of these with you. But just on that, I've had magnesium ones, and they would be the heavier ones, but they seem to be the ones that keep the shape better. And the people that design the POINTSMAN, the reason this is thicker is because they want it to last longer. So something to think about if you're having a thought of getting a new hawk or picking up a hawk, and trying to bend this, guys. That's not working, I'm not bending it, but like I said, it's not particularly heavy, so just straight away onto that fact. I'm going to just get it open here, and the size of this one is 330 by 330. So that's the bigger one the POINTSMAN have. So just glad to see that. Make sure I don't drop. There's a couple of wee bolts here. Make sure I don't drop them. So there's a wee card. I think these guys actually have YouTube as well. I think that's Twitter and Facebook. So if you just want to get on and have a wee check for yourselves, you can notice something here. This is something that's different from other hawks, and obviously you know that I'm trying to show tools that are different, not everyday tools, superflexes and all. When I first sort of started the channel, superflexes weren't even about, and now nearly every plaster has superflex trowels. So you know, this could be a hawk of the future, guys, as well. But I'll just sort of crack on here and try and get this assembled. So the next thing I sort of looked for was these rivets. You don't want them catching your trowel and causing damage to your trowel, but they're completely flush. so there's no chance of them hitting. Also, some hawks do just have a single bolt in the middle. You can see these are going to have 4. So again, added strength, and as far as I know, the POINTSMAN are going for quality over you buying quantity. So I think they're wanting you to buy one and have it last you a lot longer than some other hawks. I'm just going to set this one up quickly. Hopefully quickly. I haven't got a wee spanner with me, but I'm sure I can get it sort of hand tight. That's more comfortable than I thought it was going to be. I thought that was going to be plastic. That's rubber. So that's definitely more comfortable than I thought it was going to be. It feels good. That's what you want. Plastic handle. Again, that's not going to be cold or anything in the winter. Well, as cold as a metal one. And obviously plastic's going to be comfortable to hold. It's not going to... And obviously the logo on the side. So let me just have a wee quick look. Let's see if a plasterer can figure this out quickly. How quick will this be to do? So far, so good. So, I'm not looking at the instructions, just doing it Bear Grylls style. See if I'm smart enough to figure this out. I'm sure you all are. If I'm wrong, I'm sure the POINTSMAN will give me some abuse, some dislikes, but hopefully not. So, they are a good nut as well, guys. Not that I'm an engineer or anything, but see the rubber ring at the top of it? It's called a lock nut. So when a lock nut locks with the rubber sort of ring on it, you can see it's already getting tight, just hand tight. I'll tighten these up further. I just want to get this as a bit of a demo just to show you the thing that's complete. I might actually pause the camera here and tighten them up so I'll have something to hold when I'm talking about the rest of the POINTSMAN's gear. So these nuts, when they are tight, with the wee rubber gripper on them, they shouldn't come loose, the lock nut. And with there being 4, the chances of even if one came loose and you lost that, the other 3 should hold it in place until you get a replacement. But so, how does it feel? How does the angle one feel? Although again, it's not fully tight, but let's see, how does it feel? Just for the demo, guys. It feels good. There might be a wee bit of getting used to this, but again, I'm just holding it and it doesn't feel bad to hold. My wrist straight, like the pictures are saying, that your bones will go straight instead of with a normal hawk, which would be, see the difference of the wrist? A normal hawk, you're more, in the picture you would be more wrist turned that way, where this one, your arms out straight. So obviously, you can probably still maybe spin this thing on the trowel, but so lifting it off the board, I think it's going to be pretty good, guys. But again, this was asked for, that I don't do any reviews on hawks, what I think about hawks. So this is hawks, guys, from being asked. We'll sit up, we'll sit the side, it'll sit same as any other hawk. It's gonna sit good. If you want to set it down, what we will pick it up. You wouldn't want to hold it any other way than that way, but you know, you still can hold it whatever way you want. But that strangely feels very nice without a load on it. But hopefully a couple of ceilings to get skimmed here soon, and I'll maybe get some footage using this here as well and give you some wee thought. But it's definitely light, and this is the biggest one. Oh, I'm going to have to reskim that corner now. So it's also made in Hampshire. as well. So I know I do a lot of things that are made in Germany, but this seems to be made all in the UK. I think it's all been sourced. So in case anybody wants to buy local, any of the UK spreads, wants to keep it in the UK, that's a hawk you can do that with. So that's a bigger hawk, and this is a smaller hawk. Obviously if you're working in maybe in a wee cupboard or something, you might want a smaller hawk. Maybe if you're only doing small jobs, you don't want to have a fully loaded hawk, you want a small one. Or, like it suggests, if you're going to be pointing in, the POINTSMAN. So, on to the next package. I think this is one of their top sellers. Not 100% sure, don't quote me. Hence why I said think. So let's get this one on up, guys. I haven't said guys in a while. I know I said it quite a lot in some of the previous videos. But I think I actually said it about 200 times in a video. So there's one, another couple hundred to go. So look at this one. This is different than the other two. The other two are a basic hawk. So these are redesigned hawks, guys. They're different. If you're wanting something different, if you're always picking up your mate's hawk because it has a red handle. I mean, these ones have green. So you can see this one. Can the camera pick that up? This one has a lip around the sides. I think this will be brilliant for my detail work. You can see that me belled edge there. So this is going to be very good for my detail jobs that I keep promising you all that I have coming up. So hopefully you'll get to see it in action on them. Again, this hawk, I lose the bolts. So they come in a wee packet, so you'll not lose them too easy. Very easily assembled. I just want to get this out of the packet and show off the wee edge. So if you're always dropping your stuff, maybe you are a bricklayer and you don't really use hawks very often, and you want to not have your stuff sliding off the edge as much, this might be the hawk for you. The edges will catch the stuff better and won't go off. Again, I don't think I've ever actually seen a hawk that is like a bull hawk. Just set that in. Again, that could be very handy for certain wee pointing in jobs. You're only using wee bits and pieces. Whether the edges be in your way, as long as you wash it. You know, I know a lot of people let the hawks set solid. The edges might be in the way if you're one of these people who want to scrape your hawk clean, but you'll still be able to scrape it. But again, it's got good thickness on the edge, guys, so it's not going to bend. Someone told me you can hear the quality of metal. It has a nice ring to it. So I think that'll wrap it up for now, guys. Definitely feels a nice, comfortable handle. Surprisingly, it's took me by surprise. It's kind of a lot more comfortable than I thought it was going to be. Honestly, I did not think it was going to even be half as comfortable as, you know, it does look comfortable, but I thought that was going to be plastic. I thought the rubber was going to be plastic, but it's not, it's rubber. So, straight away a bonus. Nice ring to it. Not that you're going to be, you know, you're only loading up and taking off with it, but the handles definitely surprised me up in total how comfortable that feels. And you never know, this could be a hawk that you're going to see in a lot of my videos now. Might even be in all of my plastering videos from here on in. So keep an eye out for that, guys, anyway. You'll know how good it is. But I can tell you that, to me, straight away, it's got everything going for it. Just need to keep field testing it here. And I'll let you know a couple of scenes, let you know how nice that handle is. Up on stilts. See what it's like compared to maybe when I'm on the floor doing some walls. And you know, I'm down on the board getting scoops on it. But yeah, we'll just keep going, guys, and I'll keep you up to date with the POINTSMAN hawks. Typical plaster. I got a wee bolt that fits it, but I couldn't find the bit that goes from the screwdriver to the bolt. But look at that. Plasters can fix anything. That's going to be nice and tight. I only ever want to put this on once. And, oh, let the rust come off that. Again, my screwdriver's a bit rusty. Plastering with screwdrivers aren't too good. But yeah, I'll let you know, guys, if them lock nuts ever come loose. But lock nut, I've never really heard of a lock nut going loose. Like a Marshalltown, I don't want to keep comparing it just to Marshalltown, but Marshalltown you just screw the handle on and it can come loose, I suppose. But this, you're not going to be doing that there with this handle, so I don't imagine these will ever come loose. So, there we go. Oh, that's not that one. Right, well. That actually clicks into place as well. You heard it be snap, so it's very, very comfortable the way it fits. Again, keep on going on, but there we go. And thank you very much for watching.